Deciding what you put into your website, especially the homepage, is hard. After all, that's the page that is going to get most of the traffic on your site. So how do you know what to put inside and how long should it be? Stick around for some answers right after this. When you're deciding on which sections to put into your homepage, there's really a strategic decision first that you need to make. Are you looking for more money in your business now or later one day? Well, that is actually the question of, do you want to do extensive work on search engine optimization, or do you want to actually show your site to people and sell? Most of my clients that I coach, they prefer to get results fast and now, which is why you want a website that is very long. The homepage has to convert people from traffic into leads. And the way to do that will be discussed in this video. If you are going to do search engine optimization, your homepage can be way shorter. It can be like the traditional 6-7 sections with 5 pages that are showing up on the top menu, and you can have a secondary menu and even a third menu, and you can have an entire tree of lots of pages that will help your SEO. I'm not going to talk about SEO now in depth. I'm just going to say this. Search engine optimization, SEO, is not for everyone. You need to have certain skills and patience and the willingness to write every single week or even more. And those skills are not going to be a good fit for everyone, especially when the results of SEO sometimes take 3 to 6 to 12 months. So you need to make a conscious decision. Don't just build your website ready for SEO and then don't do SEO, because basically your website won't convert and won't do good SEO for you, because you're building it as a wide website, but you're not actually adding more and more pages to it as you go along, because SEO is not your style. You don't understand how to write more or what to write about. If that is you, it's better for you to have one page in your website, a homepage that looks amazing, rather than 5 pages that are meh. Well, here's the problem. Most of your traffic will come from a mobile phone. And what do people do on their phone? They scroll and scroll on social media. That's what they're used to these days. Even when they are going to another blog, into another site, usually the sites that rank are very, very long. So people are already accustomed to scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And if you do that, if you give them an opportunity to scroll a lot on your site, what it does is it makes them stay on your site for a longer period of time. What that does is it makes sure that Google notice that your site is cool. People stay for a long time in it, and they give you more juice, more SEO juice. So it's actually even good for SEO to have that long form page, even when you're only using one page. So my recommendation when you're building a new website is about 10 to 17 sections. 10 to 17 sections. Usually most of the sites that you look at are actually about 5 or 6 sections. They have a topper and above the fold section. They have an about us section. They have maybe a testimonial section, one section for services, and if you're lucky, one section for contact us. Pretty much that's it. That's not going to convert people in these times. The people are used to long form scrolling. So you have to adjust 10 to 17 sections. For example, if you have testimonials, split your testimonials into 3 parts. The first part would be the leading testimonial. This is such a brilliant testimonial about your service or product that you want to make sure everyone are reading it. And then put more testimonials in a slider, a textual slider where you can slide through it and read like 3 or 5 testimonials. And then later on below, put another slider for testimonials, but this time put a picture on each of the testimonials. This way, it's almost like you have multiple proofs of people that like your service. If you have multiple types of services, it's really good for you to have testimonials from people that like a specific service in one slider, and then on the other service on another slider. That way it looks better. How many testimonials do you need? That depends on how expensive your service is. On our leading product in Kiwi Media, we have a chain of online schools, and one of our leading products is group coaching. And in our group coaching service, people need to pay a lot of money to join that. So we make sure they see not 2 sliders or 3 sliders, they see like 30 different testimonials on the overall, even more on that one page. So you have to know what are you selling. If you're selling a service that costs over $100, it's good for you to have 3 different places on your homepage where you show testimonials. Another thing you need on your homepage is a section for a video. Now, you don't need a fancy show reel where you actually like an ad for your company. You need just a video, period. Even a selfie video of you looking into the camera and saying, "Hi, welcome to my website. Here's what you can expect. I'm so excited for you. You're going to get these benefits by being here. See you soon in the other side once you choose to contact me. The contact form is below. Do it now if you're already ready." Something like that will be way better than no video at all. And here's some bad news about video. 90% of the people are not going to watch your video. Only 10% of your visitors are going to be the analytic type that needs the video as well. Well, that doesn't matter, because even those 90% will see you have a video, and that will make them feel like you have more proof. You have done the work, invested your time, and created a video. And an important tip, always have a designed thumbnail for your video, something that calls to action, something like "click to see me in action" or "click to see what you can get from my service." This way the video will look better and you have control over the final touch of it. Then even if the video itself is a selfie video quality where you don't really look that professional, there's no lights and stuff, but on the thumbnail you can design it to be whatever you want. So that way your section will look more professional. Another idea for a section might be case studies and stories. Don't just assume people understand what you're doing. Give them the story of John that used your service and how did they do that and what was the process, and give them just the experience of it. Maybe you want to have like the 3 steps to getting these results, and then you document those 3 steps in a fun way. Maybe you want to share the story of how you started. Maybe you want to share the story of what are the results of your work or what is your vision. Either way, put those stories into your homepage and make the section map bigger and more like 10 to 17 sections, so that people will have fun scrolling through and their eye will catch something and they will skim and stop and read and then skim some more and stop and read. And this is why another thing you need is the CTAs, the call to actions. You need maybe even 3 of them on a website, on a homepage. Call to actions are short form copy, like one line that calls you to do something. It tells you, do it now. It triggers you to feel like you might miss out on something if you won't take action, or there's a big benefit in that service that you can get if you contact that service provider, and that's you. So have a few call to actions with buttons after them so that people know that they can take action and they will be triggered to do so. I always finish the homepage with another call to action and a contact form, and if you need a phone number, then that too, because people will be basically funneled through the homepage. Everywhere you put a button, it will move people down all the way to the contact form, and there we will ask them to do this one thing, which is to fill up the form or to call you in case you're into phone calls. Another thing I want you to consider is not having only one gallery, but multiple galleries. And this is especially important if your business has some visual element to it. Like if you're an artist or you do stuff that is very, very clean, visual and pretty, wow, you need that on your website in more than one gallery. For example, let's say you have different type of things that you can do, pretty things, right? If you put one gallery for service number 1 or product number 1 and one gallery for product number 2, it will be more interesting. It will tell a story. When people look at your gallery and they only see like a bunch of things that you do, they don't understand exactly necessarily what is special about that specific piece. But if you show them a few pictures of it, they will understand. So you can have 1, 2, 3, even 4 galleries on your site in different locations on the homepage, and that will create a fun experience to scroll through your site. So these are some of the tips that we give in our Kiwi method to our coaching clients so that they can create a website that converts. Make money fast by making your section map longer than you thought you should have. Don't be alarmed by other websites that don't have a lot of sections. You be the first one in your niche, and then everyone will notice you. Now on the comments below, write down what is one section that you didn't think about, and because of this video you now are going to add that to your section map. Comment below and I will see you in the next video.